We've been around since '99. We're founded by Antonio Carluccio and his wife Priscilla. He was known as the godfather of Italian food, actually. So he taught Jamie Oliver. Jamie Oliver worked in his kitchens before he went to the River Cafe and got discovered and became the man he is today. He worked with Gennaro Cataldo, and he created a true Italian cafe. And it's grown since then. We've got 77 restaurants across the UK and Ireland, 14 in the Middle East and Turkey. Our old website had been around a while. It predated my time here. Actually, when I joined, it had just become unsupported, so it hadn't been upgraded. It hadn't had the investment that it needed. And so we were sort of in a situation where there was no upgrade path from the version we were on to the latest version. We had to re-platform even within that platform. So that gave us the sort of opportunity to go out and look around at other platforms. And we were very keen to, I guess, to upgrade it and to get a platform that really felt fit for the 21st century. One of the interesting things about Carluccio is that we are a mix of e-commerce and content, and restaurants. So restaurants and retail, deli and dining, different ways to put it. Because we sell ingredients and gifts through our shops in our restaurants and online, as well as obviously being a classic restaurant business, we do have an e-commerce element of it. Now, the vast majority of traffic on our website is around menus, find a restaurant, but there is an e-commerce element. So we need a platform that can balance both of those elements. And that was, I guess, one of the major requirements in our search.
When you look at what Carluccio's are trying to achieve with their web presence, with their digital presence, it's all about being innovative, but it's also all about telling that story. They are a brand that has a terrific heritage, and in the e-commerce world, they need to bring that to life. Now, often when you're implementing an e-commerce solution on an e-commerce platform, there are limited tools and capabilities in that front-end experience, the ability to innovate, to tell that story, to bring content to life. And that's what WordPress is built for. That's what WordPress does extremely well. And you also have the tools in the back office for business users to easily get up to speed and to create that content and then to publish that content. And that's what Carluccio's was looking for. So they got the best of both worlds. They got a platform from an e-commerce perspective that was super fast to implement, that was low cost of ownership, that had all the tools and the features to allow them to sell online and through different channels, but also now they have the ability in the front end to really drive that experience, to tell that story, to bring editorial into product and to bring the product into the editorial on their blog or through other channels that they might want to publish content through. And that really future-proofs their content and marketing strategy moving forward.
Carluccio's is a hospitality business. We are professional, but we don't aim to be corporate, and we don't aim to be, we don't sort of need loads of tick boxes and sign off checks, etc. We want to be able to work in a sort of agile way, and frankly, we'll change our minds, and we'll get things wrong, and we'll make things up as we go. And we got the sense that 5874 were on board with that, and that they would deliver what we asked them to do, but also we knew that this was the first time we'd re-platformed the website in a very long time at Carluccio's, and we needed someone who'd be flexible enough to work with us as we kind of made our mistakes as we went along, someone who could suggest new things to us that we hadn't thought about, better ways of working, and 5874 ticked those boxes, actually. I have had a lot of scare stories about re-platforming websites, and everyone you speak to when you say I'm about to re-platform a website, they basically say good luck and pat you on the back and sort of leave you feeling a little bit nervous. And it had its moments, but actually I was amazingly impressed at how smoothly it went. It's a credit to how hard the guys on my team worked and how hard the guys at 5874 worked and the support we had from BigCommerce. It was fast. We did the whole thing end to end in less than 3 months, from deciding we were thinking about re-platforming to actually having a site live. We got it live on time, we got it live on budget, and it's very rare that you can say both of those things about a website re-platform. So we're very happy with the result. Was it perfect? Of course it wasn't. Other things we could have done differently, maybe, but actually I'm happy with how we did it. And we're now in a stage where we're continuing to make new changes quite fast after having released it.
5874 consistently delivered in each and every single sprint, which is really impressive to see, and often doesn't happen despite change. change in how we were going around the implementation using WordPress on that front end, for example, but also change in back office systems and technologies that were being integrated to BigCommerce in terms of Carluccio subsystems, right? So when you get change coupled with tight deadlines, coupled with having to be live and functional and stable, for an agency to turn that around so quickly, deliver it on the day they said they were going to deliver it 3 months prior, is fairly spectacular, and I was hugely impressed.
Not to be too unkind about our old website, but we've gone from sort of the 1990s into the 21st century with our site, and that is dramatically obvious. And so I'm very proud of the overall look and feel of our site and the functionality of it. I think from a website point of view, actually the biggest functional change has been the shop. Actually, the e-commerce function has just dramatically improved, and it's got all the fundamentals that I would expect on an e-commerce website. Now, obviously, as a restaurant business, that's not the first thing that everyone thinks about when they're thinking about restaurants. But for us, it is, it's an important part of our brand, and at Christmas in particular, it's a decent part of our sales. We sold quite an indecent number of panettone in the 2 months leading up to Christmas. So we want to make sure in our product, we're really proud of our products. They come from Italy. A lot of them are the same suppliers, were sourced by Antonio and Priscilla back in '99 and the years afterwards. So we want to do them justice. We think the packaging in the restaurants, in the delis, looks amazing, and we want to present them in the same way online and give people the same kind of experience. So the ability to talk about the region they come from, talk details about the suppliers, put lovely photos on the site. It all sounds relatively simple, but actually doing that in a strong way that presents it well to our guests is important to us, and we've definitely achieved that.